for the real love. I'm looking for that symphony, that melody. It makes me weak to my knees. Now can you hear me? I'm looking for the real love. I'm looking for that symphony, that melody. It makes me weak to my knees now. Makes me weak to my knees now. It makes me weak to my knees. Oh, it makes me weak to my knees. Now I confess I'm impressed, girl, you different from the rest. I feel like you should have been a princess. Every princess deserves a prince charming. Don't fuck the feeling, baby, let me be yours. I got class, parents who made you. Smacking each one of who would try to lay you. Girl, you got me believing you were sent from heaven. And heaven knows we were meant for each other. Can you hear me? I'm looking for the real love, good God. I'm looking for the symphony, the melody makes me weak to my knees.
Do you remember the time when you could go to the mall without having to wear a face mask? That time seems to be very distant in the past. It was a time before COVID-19 struck. Life and love were significantly different back then compared to how they are today. Ever since the corona beast broke loose, going on a rampage across the globe, we have been experiencing chaos in many ways. The foundations of earth have been shaken. We are gripping the steadfast pillar of hope. Infection and mortality rates keep on increasing as we ask ourselves, when is all of this going to stop? Times have been tough. Everything else has been the toughest except for our love. Our love has always been tougher than the roughest times. They can never put a curfew for when I can love you. The concrete love that I feel deep within cannot be quarantined. I love you now as I loved you then. I will love you then as I love you now. I will forever love the fighting human spirit. While everything around us has been crumbling to the ground, the concrete love that is within us has stood firm, stiff, strong, and unshakable. Love in the time of COVID-19 is nothing short of a miracle. It can only be compared to a beautiful lily that is growing amongst graves. Humanity has become something like a beautiful botanical garden. However, it is not all daisies and roses. There are a few weeds amongst us. George Floyd could not breathe while he was not even wearing a face mask. During lockdown, the victims of gender-based violence have been locked in. Jobs have been lost, schools have been closed, social relief funds have been looted. There are weeds amongst us that must be uprooted and burned so that the flowers may pollinate and blossom. The World Health Organization says that COVID-19 is going to be part of our lives for a long time to come. This means that we have got to continue loving each other for a long time to come. They say that things will not go back to normal as they were before. This means that we have got to continue loving each other like never before. Because when all else fails, the only vaccine that we have for this pandemic is love. So love in the time of COVID-19.
Love is a drug that I take.
If you can hear me.
Love is a system that never fails. So love is the answer, is the key for our children, future generation. Now can you hear me? Can you hear me? Now can you hear me? Looking for that real love. I'm looking for that symphony, that melody. It makes me weak to my knees now. Hear